Panic, shock, fear, the words of women who say they were secretly recorded while undressing in the bathroom of the Scottish Rite Freemasons temple. It's an interview you'll only see here on Wave 3 News tonight. Wave 3 News troubleshooter Eric Flack spoke exclusively with the women at the center of these bombshell allegations. And Eric, they believe that they aren't the only ones that this may have happened to?
Well, Scott, they say there is really no way to know how long the video cameras hidden inside hooks like this one were mounted inside the women's restrooms, or how many other women and even possibly children were recorded in the most private of places. Inside the Louisville Valley of the Scottish Rite of Kentucky, tradition and now turmoil.
It was a camera.
It was a camera.
A hidden camera.
A hidden camera.
Hidden in a hollowed out hook like this one, available for purchase right on the internet. Mounted on the wall of the women's restroom within the Scottish Rite, the camera, activated by movement, discovered by this 27-year-old woman when she accidentally knocked it off the wall last October. She and a 53-year-old friend were both changing clothes in that restroom for a costume party. This is video of that party from a camera everyone knew was there. In our interview, the victims asked not to be identified as they told us about the moment they pulled out the memory card from that hidden camera and watched what was on it.
Panic, shock, fear, immediately.
We hung one of those hidden cameras in an empty bathroom to give you an idea of what the video looked like. The victims tell us there were a number of women from the party on the recording, including one of their teenage daughters. These two women were the only ones caught on camera without their clothes on. One recorded while she was stripped down to her underwear. Her younger friend seen naked from the waist up.
There's audio on it. You could hear people using the restroom. You could hear people's conversations. We saw ourselves on it. And most importantly, the one thing that we did see was Scottish Rite regalia of somebody hanging the hook.
But the face underneath that Scottish Rite hat, not visible. The women telling a temple leader what they found, and he called police, who would find even more hidden cameras, 3 in all in a total of 2 women's restrooms. Police also found double-sided tape like this, the same type used to mount the hidden cameras, in each of the restroom stalls. Louisville Metro Police are now investigating it as a case of video voyeurism, and these women believe they are not the only victims.
You have to think about the other organizations that meet there. Rainbow Girls, Job's Daughters, any kind of other events that might take place there. It's devastating. It's absolutely devastating to think that someone without my knowledge has pictures of me and video of me and has my voice and what I was saying and has pictures of my body without. It's devastating.
An attorney for the Scottish Rite agreed to and then pulled out of an interview citing the active criminal investigation. He said his clients were fully cooperating with police. He did not respond to follow-up messages asking if he could guarantee that hidden cameras like this were no longer being used in the women's restroom at the Scottish Rite Temple. Scott, the victims have now filed a lawsuit against the Scottish Rite Temple and one of the temple's leaders for invasion of privacy and negligence.
We'll follow that, I'm sure. You know, there are other events there, obviously, other women who may have gone there and thought they were recorded against their will at the Scottish Rite. What would they do?
Well, I mean, police have told me that as of now, they did not recover any other video from other events on other days, but they did say if anybody is concerned they were secretly recorded, they can certainly contact police.
If she hadn't knocked that down by accident.
She says there was no way she would know and they could still be up there right
Could
today.
have gone on and on.
Yep.
Thanks, Eric.